So for the y-axis, I marked off the scale by hundreds. And you could mark off the x-axis by hundreds, but since the x-intercepts are smaller, I'm going to mark 2 squares for every 100. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. For the line on weight, I have x-intercept 575, y-intercept 1,150, 575, take your best guess there, y-intercept 1,150, in between 1,100 and 1,200. Connect those with a line. We'll shade below, but I'm going to hold off on the shading till I have the whole thing. For the volume, the x-intercept is 400 and the y-intercept was 1,600. So mark those two, connect those dots. The feasible region borders at the origin, but it's below both of these lines together. So this is the space and weight on the airplane. This is what it would allow me to ship. Any ordered pair. X is the amount of food, Y is the amount of clothes. I do need the corner points. I'm going to have to find the intersection of those two lines. You can use substitution, elimination. You have the graph. You could guess, but if you guess from the graph, you have to check that. Let's see if I'll write this. Find the intersection. The two lines are 40x plus 20y equals 23,000, and 20x plus 5y equals 8,000. My thoughts are to use elimination. I'm going to eliminate x. So I'll write that. Let's eliminate x. Multiply the second equation by -2. That'll give me, for the first one, 40x plus 20y equals 23,000. On the second equation, that gives us -40x minus 10y equals 16,000. The x's are gone when I add those two equations. 20y minus 10y, or 20y plus -10y, is 10y. 23,000 minus 16,000 is 7,000. Divide by 10, you'll get y equals 700. Find x by plugging that back in. I'll go with the second one. So I'll use 20x, before I multiply by -2, 20x plus 5 times 700 equals 8,000. 5 times 700 is 3,500. 20x plus 3500 equals 8,000. Subtract 3,500 from both sides. 20x equals, so I'm going to put this in my calculator. Oh, thank you, 4,500. And then when you divide by 20, what do you get? 4,500 divided by 20, 225 I got. So the intersection point is 225 225,700. Now, because I had used graph paper and a straight edge, you might have been able to guess that from the start and just check your guess there without doing the elimination. Identify the corner points. I'm going to write them on my paper here. So I'll do a little chart with this. Corner points. And the objective function was here, z equals 14x plus 6y. I'll put that right here, 14x plus 6y. The corner points, 0, 0 is a corner point. That's not going to be the answer to this problem, but on some of the problems where they're asking specifically about corner points, you have to include that. I have 400, 0, right there. This one up here is 1,150 for y. So 0, 1,150. The last corner point, 225, 700. Plug those into the objective function and see which one gives you the maximum. Well, this one's 0. This would be 14 times 400. 14 times 400 is 5,600 people helped. This one would be 6 times 1,150. 6 times 1150 is 6,900 people helped. The last corner point, this would be 14 times 225 plus 6 times 700. Let's see what that is real quick. 14 times 225 plus 6 times 700 is 7,350. So we would want to send 225 cartons of food and 700 cartons of clothes to help 7,350 people.